Hey there, I'm Rexasaur. I'm commenting for Golabulus for one of his battles, just as a trial to see if he likes it. If not, then tough. This is a 6-player free-for-all which he sent me between him as Armenia. His army is 3 cataphracts, 2 which have 3 attack, 3 defense, and 1 XP, and then 1 has 3 attacks and 3 defense. He also has 1 cataphract archer, which is here, 3 attack, 3 defense, 1 XP. I assume that's what it is. He's got 4 heavy spearmen, 3 attack, 3 defense, 3 archers, 3 attack, 3 defense, and 2 Armenian legionnaires. 3 attack, 3 defense. This is scored, which means the most meaningful kills wins. By meaningful, it means I have no idea what it means. Okay, to be fair, all I know is that I think destroying fleeing troops does not count, or something along that line. I can't remember. Anyway, he's going to face off against the Brutii, the Scipii, the Thracians, Carthage, and the Greeks, as we can see. Right, so first off, the Brutii. The Brutii is played by a man, no, I don't know, a person called Octavius. No, Octanews. Anyway, he has 1 Praetorian Cav with 3 attack. I assume it's 3 attack rather than 3 defense. 7 Legionary cohorts with 3 attack, 3 defense, 1 XP. 2 Triorii, 2 attack, 2 defense, and 1 Archer Auxilia, which is here, which is 2 attacks and 2 defense. His opponent, who so happens to be Golabulus's opponent, playing as a Scipii, is Shrouder. Now Shrouder has 2 Equites with 1 attack, 3 Praetorian Cav, which is that Equite? Yeah, these 3 then, which are 3 attack, 3 defense. He also has 2 Triorii with no upgrades, 4 urban cohorts, of which it's quite, one of them has 2 attack, 2 defense, one of them has 3 attack, 2 defense, and 2 of them are maxed out, including the general. And he has 2 archers with 1 attack. Next, if you let me turn over my notes, the Carthage, who's here, he has 4 Sacred Band cavalry with 3 attack, 3 defense, 1 General's Bodyguard, don't know where it is there, with 3 attack, 5 Sacred Band, the phalanx pikemen, 5 sacred there, 3 attack, 3 defense, 1 XP, and 5 slingers, 3 attacks, which is my kind of army. Thracians up here have 6 Greek cav, 6 attacks, 3 attack, 3 defense, 6 Bastani, which are awesome, 3 attack, 3 defense, and 6 archers, 3 attack, 3 defense. And finally, Augustus plays Carthage, and Awkward Driver plays Thrace. Anyway, and finally, as usual, it's not done without some Spartans in their Greek city-state army. Greek city-states played by Neo241. 1 General's Armoured Bodyguard, 3 attack, 2 defense, 3 Cretan archers, 1 attack, 6 Spartans, 1 of which has 2 attack, 2 defense, 3 attack, 2 defense, 1 of which has 3 attack, 1 defense, or 2 attack, 2 defense, and 4 of which have 2 attack. Right, that's the introductions done. Now first off, I'm going to show you Carthage versus Thrace, because that's where it all starts, with a skirmish battle from there. As I said before, this is scored, and it's lagging because there's so many people, but it will get better. In the distance, well, basically the turnout of the game is usually in a 6-player free-for-all, you have 3 battles going on, and then it sort of swarms up. In this case, Carthage, Thrace, Roman. However, Golabulus, playing here as Sturmstückschutz 4, don't know how to say that, you'll have to correct me, isn't going to face off against the Greeks, probably because of the Spartans. Although to be fair, they've only got 2 attack and 2 attack, 1 defense, and 3 attack, 2 defense, and it's kind of kind of a poor Spartan army. I don't actually know how much this is worth. I don't know how to check. But anyway, so this is what's happening. There's an archer duel going on between Awkward Driver and the Carthage Augustus. So the slingers are just getting pounded and they're starting to flee already. So yeah, so that's the introductory skirmish. That's the first lot of battles. So nothing much happens there. But anyway, let's see this from Golabulus's point of view, and we have the Romans facing off. Now, you can sort of tell already that the Scipii has an advantage as he has way more cavalry, and he has urban cohorts compared to the Brutii Octanius, who has legionary cohorts. So you know, it's kind of odd. But hey, so what's going to happen is Scipio is going to try and scare him around. He's also only got one archer. It's kind of an infantry heavy army. It's not really the most useful. Here in the distance, Golabulus uses his cataphract archers to, you know, just shoot down a bit of these Triorii and make them a bit weaker. And I have to say, as a online player myself, this battle, I watched it before commenting, just so I know what the best bits to show you. And in this battle, these cataphract archers are used to such good. It's like 100. Even I am astounded by how well used this one unit is. Just it astounds me, and you don't really see it this early. You see it later on. But so here we have a charge of Praetorian versus Praetorian. Funny enough, obviously the Praetorian cav of Brutii, excuse me seconds, is going to suffer way more casualties on the charge. Here he should really have put them out sooner. He's taken some casualties from the Triorii on the charge, with spears as well, which is hard. And here he sends some more Praetorian cav in, and puts them off, never mind. So yeah, and the Scipio basically just goes in and tries to murder basically just a line of dead. Urban cohorts versus legionary. Urban's going to win all the way. There is no doubt about that. However, the legionary cohorts, all of them have 3 attack, 3 defense, and 1 XP, whilst the urbans are mixed up. Some of them are maxed out. These two are maxed out, so these two are going to plough through. These two, however, aren't, so they might suffer. The only issue right here on myself, first off, no, there's nothing to do with that. Here, why did he not go in and, you know, kill him? I'll never know. Should really have put his forces either to attack these Triorii, not just wait around the corners. There's nothing he can do. He's going to start losing so many men to these cohorts. It's going to be unbelievable. Further along, Carthage and Thrace are fighting. It's not really that impressive of a battle. Yeah, that's pretty much what happens. Bastane, whilst we watch this, I have to say Bastane are one of my favourites barbarian troops, because they're like the Spartans of all barbarians. They got 2 hit points and a huge attack. They don't have the defense, but they have 2 hit points and a huge attack. And it's a pretty good battle. Here, Praetorian Hammer and Anvil makes this group of legionary cohort flee, which should spread panic around. Then he charges his Triorii. He didn't really have to use his Triorii much. There wasn't much to go for. Golabulus moves down his army a little bit, trying to... is he shooting with his archers? No, he's still moving. But basically the Scipio just takes this by storm straight away. Bang. Right. So that's what happens up there. Thracians just get rummaged by the Sacred Band. I mean, nothing... You can't have a barbarian army that beats a phalanx army on a straight-on fight. You need some kind of cavalry superiority, and his Thracians cavalry is nothing compared to Carthaginian Sacred Band cavalry. So there was no contest, really. He's cheering. No, it's just a bunch of spears. So Scipio is going to face off against Golabulus. I'm sorry if I'm saying that way too fast and it's not sounding like Golabulus, but it's quite. So his Roman archers, which are quite shoddy. They've only got, I think, let me check. Are these archer ups? No. Oh, I'm on the wrong dude. One attack. Yeah, one attack archers. Against 3 attack archers. They're not gonna, you know, these. In fact, Golabulus completely ignores his archers and goes for the Triorio, or yeah. So it's going to do much more. So they're the Thracian run, and Carthage. Basically, what Carthage is going to do is going to hide his army in the forest, and you'll see it's useful later. Here, Golabulus does the mistake of leaving out his archers too long, and his Praetorian cav of Scipio just plows right through, doing sustainable casualties. And there the Equite. Oh, never mind. The Equite should have. Yeah, okay. There's heavy spearmen coming in. If I have to talk about Armenia, I don't know. It's not really my favourite faction. I don't play it often at all. I guess the Cataphract archers are well used here. Alright, I should really be paying attention. He charges in urban cohort, doesn't take much casualties. He's already lost all of his bow power, as you can tell, because they've got their daggers out now, which means that they run out. So basically this is what happens. Goes in, his Armenian legionnaires hitting heavily on the Praetorian. It's not going well. Once again, archers just left out. We wonder why. They get charged down by the Equites. Taking Equites to a battle isn't really, you know. Yeah, that happens. Equite, I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing to take. I don't usually take Equites. I'd rather light auxiliary cav. Can't remember what it's called. Here we have a charge from the Cataphracts, straight there. It's as if the Scipio did not see that at all, and it just ends up to a big brawl. At this point, if it was me, I would have put them out by now, but it's just a tiny bit extra casualties. He tries to charge in the urban cohorts. It's not going to do much, but I would have cycled that charge. Here the Equites charge in. It's not going to do anything. They're Equites. They're not strong at all. Here the urban cohort and the heavy spearmen fight it out. Here as well. Yeah, just this poking line here. That's what's going on right now. They're not going to die. Here it's at the Cataphract archers once again, used to the good potential. They don't have a good charge because obviously they're archers, but they've got the hitting power of a Cataphract in defense, and they can still take out pretty much any light thing. So those Equites dead. Here once again, I would have not done that. You know, cavalry aren't really the best in standoff combats. It's better to just here's a legionnaire off. You can see pretty much this one urban cohort is just having a field day. It's pretty much showing you that legionnaires, if they're not Roman, they're not the best. But I don't know, Armenian legionnaires, they're okay. As you can see, defeat is certain, but that's because this urban cohort unit is fully upgraded, maxed out. Here I would not have, you know, let this last long. So cycle charge, yeah, but it was a bit delayed. And this unit of archers actually runs away. Actually gets it out. He sort of sees it too late, and he sends his Cataphracts archers, or one unit of Cataphracts after it, but he doesn't actually go for it. If we look at the dead though, look at all that green. It's actually quite lovely in a weird kind of way. And here there's quite a few horses. There's a bit of Cataphracts, but there's not that much. So he sends off his Cataphract archers, who are now quite, you know, very tired, but whatever. And then he decides better of it. he's not going to chase them down. There's no point. It's probably some chat going on. I can't really see, but what's going to happen is that he's going to move up to here and try and face off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fast forward it, because it's quite a long battle, to the face off. So let's see in 2 seconds. And welcome back. Right, so basically I don't know why I said that, because whatever. So basically what's happening, what you missed was the Carthaginian general decided to do a run from up there all the way down, and losing one of his sacred band in a random fall. So the Greek armor general here, just standing, probably ran all his men. Yeah, and now he's going to move back, thinking better of it, because he's got high ground now. Golabulus does, and yeah, so it's going quite well for him. In against the Scipio, he didn't lose that many troops. To be fair, he lost quite a few archers. He's still got a whole full unit though, which I think he put back. But his legionnaires have been hit quite badly, this one especially, and his heavy spearmen are practically intact except for these two. Basically, oh, there we go. Yeah, these two units are pretty much, fallen down half strength. I would have maybe put them. It's actually it's not bad. I can't really say much. Here we got the Armenian general doing something, glitching out by the looks of things. It's not the Armenian general. He's there. Look at that moonwalk skill. It's great. Anyway, so yeah, so they're going to face off. Here you're going to see now one of the greatest uses of cataphract archers I've ever seen. He's got no ammo, but it's just the way he positioned it and the way that this Greek player plays isn't really the greatest. But yeah, so what's happening now is that his Cretan archers are firing upon, oh yeah, there you go once again, upon these dudes. They're not going to take any casualties, because firstly they're in phalanx mode, which gives them a bonus of defense to the front, and they're fully up. These guys are upgraded, 3 attack, 3 defense, and the Cretan archers only have 1 attack upgrades. This means that their attack is nowhere near enough to pierce any defense whatsoever, and these aren't moving, so they've got a bonus in defense again for having the shields up. So it's good. Right, and here we go. Here's the position. Look at this position. Ready? This is all he's going to do. He's going to put his cataphract archers right there. Just leave them there. And these Cretans are going to take the bait and they're going to fire at him. There. See? Fully upgraded these are. He's probably got a good, what was it? Yeah, they got 1 XP up. Oh, he lost 1 archer, damn. He's not losing that many because the defense is just so high on these, and the Cretan archers only have 1 attack. So basically what's happening, he's going to put them loose so that less hit, and that just increases the chance of him just staying there. And these Cretan archers are all wasting their ammo on this cataphract unit. They're losing 2, 3 maybe. Cretan archers are meant to kill at least 5 for each volley on 1 unit, at least, of cataphracts, because on a normal barbarian they just tear them apart. So here the Spartan player puts in a kind of protective noob circle. Kind of is the biggest word. So here he's going to lose a lot more because he's not showing his front, showing his side, and here the rear, once again, not much. So there is quite a bit of loss, but there's still 27 left of cataphracts, these are. And he's been using up most of his ammo, so he's still got ammo, and they're still shooting. They're not shooting at the big ass army in front with not much armor, who are moving towards to take out the Spartans. But, so, he's not. Golabulus here actually plays his hand really well. He doesn't need these archers, he's got 3 units of cataphracts. These archers are just, there to die, take the arrow fire. And the Christian archers still ignoring completely. These archers firing now. Firing probably at the rear of something, yeah. At the rear of these Spartans, take out as many as he can. Right, and now there's the mistake Golabulus does. With these cataphracts, he doesn't put them around to try and charge them from the side. He charges these in, which, you know, quite slowly. It's a good battle tactic, just to go in as slow as possible. Try not to take as many of them. But these are Spartans, these aren't anything. He's going to charge them from the rear, and then the uncontested general is going to attack them from the rear, and of course do a sort of chain route on the side. And look how many are dead, and this is like in 2 seconds. This once again charges the rear of the general now, who's fighting to the death, so he's not routing yet. But if he had brought up his cataphracts much... Anyway, if he had come up much... Oh, god damn it. And Carthage goes in. So here, Golabulus uses all his infantry. Carthage somehow manages to lose 3 of his general's bodyguard to 2 Cretan archers? Somehow. But this is way too late. This is just way too late. Lucky for him, he's still got his cataphracts. And once again, these are phalanx, and he's not removing them. I'm just wondering why. Here we have some bus formation. Bus being like 5 men at the front, loads of men at the sides. This is really bad for against cavalry charges, especially to the side, because you're just going to take so many casualties. But Golabulus still hasn't removed his cataphracts here, and I don't know, it's not really a good cycle charge, you know. You should, especially with cataphracts, they have the defense to stay in a battle, but not against spearmen, and their attack is not the best. On the charge, however, you got the most devastating ever, and this is why cataphracts should always be used to charge. So here what's going to happen is he's going to charge the archers, and look at this, look at the amount of dead on a charge. They're not going to run because the general is here, but so many dead. And I don't know, you'd think once you know that and you've seen that, if you didn't know the bet on the cavalry is bet on the charge, if you had seen the amount of damage there, you would just keep cycle charging rather than staying in combat, especially against Spartans. Cataphracts with their clubs, with their maces. Oh, that was funky to see. Anyway, so still, having lost every infantry, Golabulus is still managing somehow to pull off a big victory against the Spartans here. He's just destroying them. Now, but this is not going to last, obviously. The mass of Spartans is unbearable. But here, rear charge. Oh, maybe not. I think it was a rear charge, and then they turned. But massive charge. So many Spartans just fall. But if he removed them, then it would have been better. Because right now, where is he? Oh, maybe not. Maybe over there. But he's going to charge his archers, try and get these Cretans who have no more ammo, because they wasted them on the cataphract archer. And so yeah, this happens, and then straight away, Greek general just charges. You know, yeah, no general for morale. The Armenians just fall out of place. And these cataphracts go. Don't know why. But hey. And they rally again. It's kind of weird. But yeah, so this is, the Spartans have lost a lot of men in this, and they're still losing a lot of men. Golabulus is just trying to get as many kills as he can, which is why he should really have gone for these archers. I think he does with this unit of 14. He might not. I can't remember. But yeah, and so these are tired now. Tired, very tired. These are still fresh because they haven't been moving around much. They've been walking, just standing, killing Armenians, you know, true Spartan fashion of not going into combat, you know, that kind of stuff. Alright, and in the background, what happened was the Roman archers got charged by the Sacred Band, who were hiding in the forest. And in the distance you can sort of... That's not a flag at all. But anyway, yeah, the Sacred Band came out of that forest, and that's where the rest of the Carthaginian army is. Anyway, so as you can see, the Spartans have taken lots of casualty. And here I don't know why he didn't charge. There was a bit of spears, but not much. You can sort of tell that this guy, Neo, has basically just selected all his troops and just dragged them into a line, a very short line, rather than do it individually. Sort of lazy, I have to say. And here, right, there we go, trying to get as many kills as possible. He's going to charge into the rear of these Cretan archers, I think. Yeah. Boom, and it doesn't do much because he's tired. Damn it. But hey, yeah. So this is where it all ends. They all rout. Yeah. So it's not going well. But as you can see, Spartan now forming. What's this? A noob circle? Yeah. Yeah, it seems so. Anyway, I'm going to accelerate the whole of the next part because it's a long. And it's good, but it's easy to see. So here we have the Sacred Band of the Carthaginian going out to kill the cataphracts of Golabulus to get as many meaningful kills. I don't know what counts as meaningful, but yeah. So there we go. It puts them into white for some reason. These are Sacred Band cavalry, and there's 32 of them, and so they're really good. So basically, this is what happens. They're going to move toward each other. This one unit of Sacred Band to make it seem for the Greek player that that's all there is. And they just move along. And straight away, weird bus formation. So he forms a line and he forms a square. Oh dear. And then for some odd reason he charges his Cretan archers in, and just that's it, straight away. And then goes in, attacks the Greek general. It's kind of weird. So he tries to form a sort of weird new hexagon, but you put in his 11 Spartans at the back. And then it reforms. It's not a new triangle. Why is my question. But here, as you can see in the background, coming down is the huge Carthaginian army. I say huge, it's big compared to the Greek. So this is what happens. Goes straight away. Slingers. Gonna sling here. Gonna try and get the general. So yeah, so it's fun to see on what's it called? Fast forward. Fun to see on fast forward. Yeah, it's still going. It can go as close as you want because the Cretan archers have no defense, none whatsoever. No arrows. So unless the Spartan charges, he's going to just keep taking damage, as you can see by the amount of Spartans that are just getting hit and dying, believe it or not, by slingers. There's 2 units of slingers. Yeah, so there you go, more loot dying until eventually, somehow, there we go. So you got a gap there, and then he didn't charge. I would have charged at this point with the Sacred Band. To be fair, it would have done way so much damage. But here, the slingers managed to pick off the general. So the morale bonus is completely depleted. There is no way you can win from that. Yeah, so however, I do, in a sort of way, I start to respect the Greek player afterwards. He charges his cavalry, but then he just charges everything in, just forsaking. He knows he's going to lose. big ass charge. These Spartans are running. These ones, and there we go. Right, so it was a good game. I'm still astounded by the way Golabulus used his cataphract archers to take the fire of all the Carthaginian, of all the Cretan archers. That was a good battle, good tactic, which I'm probably going to use if I ever play Armenia, or find something with cataphract archers, which I think Parthia had, but I'm not sure. This is scored, so despite all the best use of Carthage, the computer, for some odd reason, I had this as well though, well, shows you that, in fact, the winner of this was not Carthage, even though Augustus here had an immense amount of kills and good skill, and he kept his slingers, although to be fair, there we go, so to be fair, he did kill, he only killed the Thracians, whilst Armenia, Golabulus had to kill Scipii and weaken the Spartans. So he wins with 1100 kills. Augustus has 1472 and yet is only rank 2. Why that is, I don't know. It's Spartan, where he belongs, nowhere near the top. Scipii had a really good game, I have to say. There's only 14 kills separating these two, so it was close. If we look at the battle review, these cataphract archers 212, exactly the same as normal cataphracts. I think the reason he won was because of the men healed. 63 archers there, 65, so it's more, so basically they don't count as deaths, I think. But it's, yeah, so that's that. Thanks for watching. Keep posted. It's not Golabulus, it's not my channel, but if you want to check it out, I'm sure Golabulus would send you a link or whatever. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Good game, and I will probably be doing more of these in the future.